Welcome back to the channel. This is Money Man Majid. My name's Majid. And today I want to share something that's been bothering me for a few days. I haven't made a video on it because I wasn't quite sure how to share this. The $600 COVID relief from the government, it's a joke. Let's be real. Like, with the government trying to give us $600 after as a second relief bill and then $300 a month for the unemployment people for 11 weeks, that's not going to help anyone. This isn't the real biggest issue that I have. The biggest issue is when you look at what the actual bill is going to be giving money to, it's got multiple different countries in there getting millions, and I think Egypt is in there getting $1.6 billion. We got hundreds of millions of dollars going to Pakistan. We got Israel in there. We've got a couple other countries in there as well. I can't remember all of them. We'll put them down in the description where all the money's going. But if this is a United States COVID support or COVID relief package, why are we giving a handful, actually I think it's more like a dozen different countries, a whole bunch of money that we need to be giving to the American people? It's frustrating that our government says they're trying to help us and they want the best for the American people and they want to improve the American community as well as the American business and the American people. Like, if we want to do that, why are we giving so much money of our taxpayer dollars to other countries? It doesn't help us. If we want to improve, support our own people. Don't take money away from us. We need it more than they do. They've got their own challenges. Why should we go to Pakistan and do gender training or education, whatever they're doing over there? It's not going to help them as much as it's going to help us to give us that millions and billions of dollars. Like, the American people are hurting. We're deep behind on a lot of rent payments. They've extended the rent, the eviction moratorium so that people can't get evicted anymore. But people are facing evictions because they can't even make their rent payment because they lost their job because of COVID. I'm not saying COVID is real or not real. It's something out there in the world, and it's something that we need to be aware of. But the fact is that this $600 to the American citizens is a slap in the face. We need to be aware of that it's not going to go very far. That $1,200 that we were given back in the beginning of the pandemic, that only went so far. That didn't even cover most people's 1 month of rent. That didn't cover hardly any expenses. And then they've got trillions and trillions of dollars going to businesses. And these businesses that they're going to, it's to the big corporations, to Amazon, to Walmarts, to Targets, to multi-billion dollar organizations that really don't need the money. It's the small businesses that are suffering. When we're looking here in California, the majority of small businesses are suffering. A lot of these restaurants, they're going to be closing. We're not going to see them anymore once this reopens up again. There's going to be a lot of people suffering because of that. People that work in the food service industry, they're hurting even more because they're not getting the tips. They're not working anymore. There's a lot of people in food service that I work with and that I talk to. They are working once a week. They survive on tips. They survive on the money that people give them for providing their services. It's not helping them when they're sitting at home and they don't have anything else to do. It's not helping them when the governor shuts down the state and says restaurants can't be open anymore. It's, on top of it, giving $600 and saying that this is a COVID relief bill doesn't help anyone at all. We need to have better expectations set. We need to have better responsibilities to help our people. Like, yeah, I'm a little frustrated. I don't really know everything that I was reading the bill and I was shaking my head, and I don't really have everything inside my head right now. So we'll put down in the notes all the details of it so that we can get it out there to you guys. Now I'm sure many of you have already seen it in other areas or maybe watched other videos of it. But let us know what your thoughts are on it. Personally, I'm really frustrated with it. You may be able to tell that. Something better needs to happen. Let us know what you think. Put the comments down below. Let's collaborate together and maybe let's work together and get us all side hustles so so that we can all be self-reliant and don't need to rely on our government to support us. Thank you so much for watching today. If you've liked what we've talked about, give us a thumbs up. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. If there's anything else you want us to talk about, if there's any topics that you would like us to discuss, put those in the comment section down below. We'll be collaborating together with you and hopefully be making some of those in future videos. Looking forward to those conversations.